Hello, today let's take a walk together in Shinjuku Gyoen, the best place to see cherry blossoms in Tokyo. Surprisingly, there are about 65 kinds of cherry trees, and 1,300 cherry trees of all kinds are here. Each species blooms at a different time, so you can enjoy the cherry blossoms here for a long time. So let's go in right away. In Edo period, residences of vassals of the Tokugawa shogun were located here. After the major restoration in 1872, the Ministry of Finance purchased the land and used it as an agricultural experiment station to grow seeds and saplings collected from all over the world to improve agricultural technology. Maybe they felt pressed because the country was closed during the Edo period, and when the country opened up in the Meiji period, Japan was lagging behind in agriculture. About 3,000 species of plants were cultivated here, and it became the Imperial Garden in 1906. In the first half of the 20th century, Shinjuku Gyoen was also used as a place to improve and study cherry trees, and many cherry trees were planted here. Japanese people have always loved cherry trees. As it was an imperial garden, there are buildings where foreign dignitaries were welcomed. But unfortunately, almost all the buildings were almost completely destroyed by fires during 3 air raids in 1945. After the war, the park was opened to the public as a park for all citizens to enjoy. Two buildings survived the air raids. These are the former Western-style resting place built in 1896 for the emperor and the royal family to take a rest while strolling around, and the former Goryotei Pavilion, a gift from Japanese volunteers living in Taiwan in 1927 to commemorate the marriage of Emperor Showa. The Goryotei Pavilion is one of the few authentic Chinese-style buildings in Japan. Of course, the cherry blossom season is the most popular time to visit Shinjuku Gyoen, but this 58-hectare park is almost as big as Tokyo Disneyland, so you can also enjoy other seasonal flowers and plants such as plum blossoms, roses, tulips, hydrangeas, and chrysanthemums, as well as a Japanese garden. Since there are so many different kinds of cherry blossoms in this park, I can't introduce all 65 kinds, but I'll introduce some of them. The first one is Somei Yoshino. I think this is a type that most people have in mind when they think of cherry blossoms. That's no wonder, as more than 80% of the cherry trees found in Japan today are Somei Yoshino. Somei Yoshino is a variety of cherry trees that was bred and improved in the late Edo period in Somei village, which is now the Toshima ward in Tokyo. It's easy to graft, roots well, and grows fast, so it was soon cultivated all over the country. And since all trees are clones, the same color and flowers bloom all over the country. It may have created a standard image of what cherry blossoms look like in Japan. The way the flowers bloom all at once is magnificent, and the way the petals fall is also very pretty. This cherry tree with white petals is called Oshima Cherry. It is a wild species that was originally found in warmer regions such as the Izu Islands and the Izu Peninsula. Can you smell the scent when you get close to it? Actually, Somei Yoshino and many other cherry blossoms do not have a fragrance. That's why cosmetics and other products sold with cherry blossom scent are scented with the Oshima cherry fragrance. I love the scent of cherry blossoms, and I'm happy to see cherry blossom scented cosmetics on sale in spring. In fact, the leaves of the Oshima cherry also have a unique flavor, and its salted leaves are used to wrap the sakura mochi or cherry rice cake, which is a typical food of spring. Of course, you can eat these leaves, although you may find them salty. The Kawazu-zakura cherry blossoms have deep pink petals. Kawazu-zakura is an early blooming cherry tree that blooms in Shinjuku Gyoen in early March, ahead of the Somei Yoshino variety. It is called Kawazu-zakura because the original tree was discovered in 1955 in Kawazu-cho, Shizuoka Prefecture. In Izu, it's warmer than in Tokyo, so you'll be able to see them bloom in mid-February. This bright pink one is the Kanhi-zakura cherry blossom. It is a wild species that was originally distributed in Kume Island and Ishigaki Island in Okinawa Prefecture. Okinawa is much warmer than Tokyo, so over there, this type blooms in late January to early February. But in Shinjuku Gyoen, it blooms around mid-March. Unlike other cherry blossoms, this blossom blooms in a bell-like shape and then the whole flower falls off. As you can see, you can admire cherry blossoms from all over Japan in Shinjuku Gyoen. You can have a picnic in the field, and if it's a nice spring day, you can easily enjoy a whole day in this urban oasis. Every year, Starbucks in Japan also releases cherry blossom flavored drinks. So it'll be nice to relax at the Starbucks in the park while taking in the scenery. I will take a break as well.